This is episode 1898 of the Daily Meditation Podcast. I'm Mary Meckley, and I'm honored you are here, giving yourself a little more peace, energy, and clarity. In today's episode, you are going to be guided as you layer the different meditation techniques we've explored throughout this week's series on mental clarity. All week long, you've discovered meditation techniques and tips to help you gain more mental focus and clarity. So today we'll be layering them together. In fact, when I meditate, I layer the techniques together. Most long-time meditators I know do the same, where we repeat an affirmation or a focus for the meditation session, and we do a breathing technique. I also include mudras or a chakra focus. And sometimes I do all of these together, as I'll be sharing with you today. But I always do at least 2 techniques. Usually that is a breathing technique and an affirmation when I meditate. And I'll mention that these are techniques that you can do off your meditation cushion or chair. You can do these techniques any time throughout your day. So when you are feeling a little stressed or tense or tired or just maybe even bored, you could do a meditation technique to energize you, to calm you, and of course, to give you that sense of clarity. I enjoyed recording this series for you. As I mentioned earlier in the series, I took a vacation with my family to Greece, and I'm back now, and I sure did these breathing techniques as I was flying, as I was sightseeing, as I was trying to sleep, especially the very final night in Mykonos. There was a wild party going on right next to us. We were staying at an Airbnb house, but there was another house down the, not so much of a cliff, but an incline right below us. And the noise just traveled upward. And it wasn't a situation where we could go out and ask the people to please be quiet. We would have had to literally walk down the incline to tell them to be quiet. So I didn't sleep well, and I didn't have headphones or even earplugs. But what I did is I really tried to focus, repeating the affirmation and doing the breathing technique, and just think of the noise as more background noise. So I did my best to use these techniques to help me sleep better, and they did help me to sleep better. So always remember, these techniques are at your fingertips to use when you need them most. So go ahead now and settle yourself down as you get ready to meditate. And you might be out doing errands, walking around, and that's perfect because you can use these techniques any time. So, as you calm your mind and your body, begin to think about the affirmation for this week. I lift up my thoughts. You may have been focusing on some area of your life where you wanted to improve your clarity. So just bring to mind that part of your life where you'd like a little more clarity. Keep your eyes gently elevated to keep your thoughts uplifted. This is an important little tweak you can do as you meditate. It instantly uplifts your thoughts. So with the affirmation, I lift up my thoughts. Think about how you could uplift your thoughts to gain a little more clarity in some area of your life. Now feel yourself grounded wherever you're meditating. Your first chakra, right at your coccyx, right at the end of your tailbone, is where you connect to the earth as you sit down. If you're walking, your legs and your feet are also part of your first chakra. The color is red. You could visualize the color red grounding you to the earth, whether you're seated or walking. And the element is earth. You could visualize roots connecting you to the ground, extending deep into the earth. Feel yourself stable. You could do this week's mudra, the Garuda Mudra, positioning your hands with your palms facing your chest, extending your fingers, spreading them wide and your thumbs wide, doing this with both hands. And then place your left hand on your right palm and intertwine your thumbs together. It will look as though your hands represent a bird in flight. Your outstretched fingers are the bird's wings in flight. Feel as though you are soaring above your life. And as you look down, feel as though you're gaining perspective on your life. Feel a sense of mental clarity. You may see things you hadn't noticed before. Now breathe. As you inhale, squeeze and tense all your muscles. Really feel your energy. Feel the tension. Vibrate with this tension. And as you exhale, throw out your breath. Feel your whole body relax. Feel this relaxation. Notice the difference between the tension and the relaxation. Do you feel that difference? Feel a sense of clarity wash over you. Hold this clarity and allow yourself to sit in stillness, absorbing these beautiful sensations you've created. If you would like the full half-hour guided meditations that go right along with this week's Mental Clarity series. You can find those as well as access to over 1,800 guided meditations for 2 weeks free at the Sip and Om meditation app. You are so worth slowing down for.